Hey everybody, welcome to day 3. My name is Sue Ellis-Saller and I'm a tarot angel and oracle card reader. And I am doing this 31 days of tarot prompts from Ethony Dawn's website, and I've listed that for you in the information on this video. Today, well, I'm kind of condensing the list because today I think is day number 24. Like I'm doing a countdown until TarotCon, which is on October 7th in Palm Springs, West Palm Springs, Florida. And I'm really excited about going there and seeing everybody. So I figured, my dog is down there. I would do these tarot prompts. Today I'm going to talk about like my first tarot reading. And that is a really hard question to answer for me because I've been doing like cartomancy readings, like with a regular playing deck, for a really long time, since I was in high school. I mean, I can remember doing things or doing them when I was like 13. And I would do, different things with the cards and use them in a predictive manner. Most of the time it was hearts were yes, and diamonds were possibly, and spades were no, and clubs were maybe. And there's a difference between possibly and maybe. Um, and I think I've mentioned being into symbolism and everything before, but the first time I really sat down with a deck was with the Crawley deck that I showed everybody the other day, the Thoth deck. And I got that when I was like, must have been 19 years old. And so at the time, I was going through this really difficult breakup, and I got the cards for myself to, kind of get me through that. And um, is he going to come back? Kind of questions that many of us readers get like all the time. So I know that I got really familiar with the deck from doing those kind of readings for myself. And through the years, I've used the deck for different things. At first it was just really that, is he going to come back? When am I going to find love kind of thing? Um, and then, when I was dating my current husband, kind of, we had a long distance relationship for a while. And so it was looking into advice and guidance for that, you know. Um, when I got my life coaching certification a few years back, then I really started moving more heavily into using them as like a therapeutic tool and more of a growth thing than a fortune telling tool. Um, let's see. She asked, the next question was, how long have I been reading? And like I said, I started when reading cards a long time ago, and then doing the cartomancy with a regular playing deck, and then got my next deck when I was 19, and I feel like I'm repeating myself. Will I ever stop reading tarot? I hope not. I hope I never get to the point where I'm just like, oh, this is a bunch of hooey, and I throw it away. I feel like there's always something that's going to keep me excited about tarot, and looking into the cards in different ways and using them for different things. Of course, in the modern era, we have apps and everything that we can look into, and so that's a really, that's taken it to a different level because it adds a really interesting spin. Some people prefer not to work with apps because they prefer like the tactile, energetic connection. And, I know this isn't a question on the list or anything like that, but I almost, I feel like when I use the apps, I'm not one who says, oh, I need to have a deck of cards in my hand in order to read tarot, because I feel like the apps do a wonderful job as well. When I'm reading for my clients, of course, then I use the tactile, I use physical decks, but I do have a few apps that I like to use just when I don't have a deck or when I'm traveling and I want to have something, just to play with. So I really feel like that kind of working with them in like the app or GIF or, um, is kind of the way of the future, but I don't think that'll ever replace, having a deck that you can hold in your hands. So with that, I will let you go. It's a short little video today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks.